Hello, my name is John Rose, and this is my little girl Sienna, who's not going to be real happy where she's at right now, I don't think, very long. I have to move her over in a bit. Anyway, I'm getting ready to eat my first meal of the day, and it's, in a way, exactly what it was yesterday. I'm going to pound down 15 honey mangoes, champagne mangoes, Ataulfo mangoes. Big difference today is the time of the meal. Yesterday I got a late start on everything and was eating around 5:15 in the afternoon, which brings up a good point. And today I'm eating around 12:45 p.m. Still got over 2 hours of biking under my belt, like I did yesterday. But I was able to do what I did yesterday for several reasons. Number one, I no longer suffer from the hunger spell. I don't get an all-gone feeling down here in my belly because I want another taco or some other unnatural food. The other reason is because I'm eating these mono meals of mostly carbs, and when I do, I top off my carbohydrate fuel tank. I'm good for at least 24 hours. But I'll, of course, top it off before I go to bed, so when I wake up, there's no need for me to eat breakfast. Why? I didn't do anything throughout the night to warrant any extra calories except sleep in most cases. So, is breakfast the most important meal of the day? Well, it depends. If I hadn't eaten anything the day before, you bet, because I might have a low carbohydrate fuel tank. Otherwise, once you understand how your carbohydrate fuel tank fills up and goes up and down, you realize, well, when you eat mono meals of fruit, you top off your fuel tank. And you won't have any drop in energy throughout the day. So why was I able to go so long yesterday without eating? Because my carbohydrate fuel tank was full. I had plenty of energy. Could have gone all day. But most importantly, I didn't have that all gone feeling, that morbid sensation in our belly that Plato referred to when he said that whatever deceives men seems to produce a magical enchantment. We're under the hunger spell. Watch those 2 videos. I'll put a link down below. And I got another 16 mangoes. I laid them out here for you. And yesterday, when I got home and I weighed what was left over, I ended up with 4.5 ounces, or 4.5 pounds of mango flesh, 72 ounces, 1,347 calories, 14 grams of protein. These got little bitty seeds. The skin is thin, so it yields right at 2/3 flesh. So yesterday I had about 3 ounces shy of 7 pounds. And then by the time I got rid of the pills and the seeds or the pits, whatever you call them, had 72 ounces, 4.5 pounds. Today I have 3 ounces less than I had the day before, so I have 6 ounces less than 7 pounds. And we'll probably end up with about the same amount. Didn't even bring any avocados today because I know this is going to do me what I want. These are the first of these types of mangoes I've had all year, so I'm really excited to indulge in these for a while. Of course, when I was at the store the other day, I was looking at those, I was eyeing those papayas, and I'll be eating those pretty soon. Haven't had a durian in a while, so you'll be seeing me eating one of those also. Anyway, the main message I want to say in this video is that breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. They say, oh, well, Johnny can't think if he doesn't have a full stomach. Bullshit, it's just the opposite. Johnny can't think because he does have a full stomach. Blood's down in his stomach, digesting food. Send Johnny to school without a breakfast. Now, children are different. They need to eat a lot more calories than we do, so not as easy for them to eat everything in one time or in 2 meals like what I do. So this will be my first meal today. Again, my first one yesterday was about 5 hours later. Now, don't they say we shouldn't eat after a certain time? Well, again, it depends. Everyone's unique and everyone's different. And ideally, I like to eat around 11 o'clock for my first meal. And I'll be doing that really soon because I change my routine based on the weather. I like to be out and enjoy the best part of the day. And as the weather changes in Houston, I change the frequency of my bike rides to enjoy the best part of the day. And in the beginning, when we first go into the warmer weather here in Houston, it's the best weather ever. And it's nice to be out in the middle of the day. Mid-70s, mid-80s. But as that changes, it's more pleasant to be in out early morning and late evening, which is what I'll be doing. And I'm going to continue to do this because I understand how important it is to be able to connect to you guys on a personal level to help you understand how much we got to eat. And remember, I'm able to eat this much because I was a world-class athlete. And I was reminded of what Dr. Robert Haas said in his book on Eat to Win of the Meyer brothers, Gene and Sandy. They were noted one time each eating at McDonald's after a big long workout 15 Big Macs, several large French fries, and a couple milkshakes. I'm telling you, my friends, when you get out and exercise, like I'm doing today, I'm going to be putting in a 3 or 4 hour exercise, which means I'm basically training at a world-class level when it comes to the eating and my exercise and eating episode. And that's how I end up analyzing things a long time ago. I looked at each episode as separate. And when you put in 7-8 hours of exercise a day, you can't do it all at once. You got to break it out. It's a full-time job from beginning to end to be able to squeeze that much exercise in. Especially the way I first started eating when I didn't know any better, because I had to wait about 3 hours to let my food digest. Now, the great thing about eating this, I don't need to wait a long time after I eat to exercise, because the body digests this and empties it much quicker. So, I've got a bunch of noise coming up here. There's tractors out here mowing. I might as well go ahead and start fast forwarding, because in a moment you're not going to be able to hear anything. So I'm going to go ahead and start into this. You don't need to see me do this at the beginning. I'll bring it back in when it quiets down and when I put a dent in this. See you in a bit. Hello. Didn't she? Okay, I'm ready to slow things down. I went over to grab my dog. I'm not sure if she's ready to come over here yet or not. As you can see, I just ate another 16 mangoes. And again, what that's going to do is it's going to top off my carbohydrate fuel tank. When you eat a plant-based diet and you keep the fat to a modest low number, no more than 20, maybe 25%, and you eat enough calories, you're guaranteed to top off your carbohydrate fuel tank. So when you wake up in the morning, when you break your fast, the meaning of breaking the fast means you're actually not eating for a while. So when you eat your first meal of the day, that's when you're breaking the fast. So when we wake up, we're in a cleansing mode. It's best to keep that mode going. And again, for that reason, there's no reason for you to eat first thing when you first get up. Now, as I mentioned, I was able to not eat my first meal yesterday till after 5 o'clock because I am no longer under the hunger spell. If you eat cooked food, if you eat animal products, if you eat a cooked vegetarian diet, you're under the hunger spell, my friends. And that's why you can't go very long without wanting to eat something. And I can guarantee you, my friends, if you can escape the hunger spell, you're in for a treat.